Hello? Oh, I'm on. Okay, so hopefully Facebook lets me interview my awesome client, Deborah. Okay. Work. Fingers crossed. It's adding. Yes.
I did it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Your first try. This is absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
What do you know about that? Huh?
I'm telling you, everybody has such a hard time doing it, but this is so exciting. Okay,
This is.
so
I think I got on by pure accident, to tell you the truth.
so let's hopefully this stays on. So Deborah, I'm so excited that this actually worked. This is like absolutely amazing. So
Yeah.
um so that everybody kind of gets a little idea about who you are. Just give us a
Uh-huh.
little background about yourself, like why you even started, what led to you even beginning, and no, what's kind of led to you just even wanting to start the program.
Well, I was trying to get my health back in order. Last March, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. So I had to go through 4 rounds of chemo and go on high doses of prednisone, which in 3.5 months' time made me gain like a lot of weight, a lot of weight. So when they weaned me off the prednisone and I'm down to 2.5 milligrams, I thought now's the perfect time to jump on board with my kids because they're working with you, my son-in-law and daughter, and they were about a week ahead of me getting started. So I've been on 5 weeks and they've been on six, and I can't tell you how much better I feel already. I mean, it's just I've lost 14 pounds. Um, don't have to use an inhaler anymore.
That's awesome.
Um, Dropped 3 blood pressure pills in 6 weeks, a little less than 6 weeks' time. So I just feel like a new person almost.
That's awesome.
So yeah, and the kids and I motivate each other. It was the perfect time for me to jump on board with them as long as they were doing it,
Yeah,
and then we can kind of hold each other accountable.
that's good. So you definitely have a
Yeah.
very good support system as far as
Oh, absolutely.
you and your daughter and Scott, but mainly you and your daughter talking back and forth about what you guys are eating, how you guys are doing, and
Oh,
whatnot.
oh yes, oh yes. We compare our menus that you make us.
Good. So
Mhm.
walk everybody through kind of like your first introduction to the program and what that was like.
Well, my kids started telling me about that they were talking and started working with you. Uh, I think it was originally for Logan, my grandson,
Yeah, it
to
was.
bulk up to get ready for wrestling
Hmm.
because he wrestles every year, and he's shot up a lot in height, but hasn't bulked up yet. And they just figured that he needed some training as well. So he was the first one, and then they jumped on board. And then I said, well, as long as you guys are doing it, I want to do it along with you. And so, I did the detox week and then started on the menu plan that you made for me, and took the supplements like you told me to take. And I mean, I can't believe how much better I feel in 5.5 weeks' time.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. You know, Now the exercises were a little bit difficult for me to start in the beginning, you know, but
Yeah. Even at the
I'm
beginning.
loosening up. I'm loosening up, because I can breathe better, I can walk better.
Yeah. And that's like the most
All
important
that stuff.
thing, because you weren't necessarily like looking to just strictly lose weight. You wanted to improve your overall health, you know.
Yes, I did. That was what I mainly wanted to do, was get a hold of my health again if I could. And I knew I had to get that weight off from that steroid. I'd never taken a steroid before. And I was ready to get it out of my system and get it down to as small as doses I can handle. And hopefully I won't have to go up on that dose again, and I can stay where I'm at so I can continue, you know, working with you and getting healthier.
Yeah,
That's my primary concern, not the weight loss as much as it is getting and feeling healthy again.
yeah. So
And I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
yeah, but that's absolutely incredible. In like 5 weeks, you dropped. You said 3 blood pressure medications.
3 blood pressure I mean, and they were like morning and night pills. They were like over 300 milligrams of blood pressure stuff.
Wow.
And I didn't start dropping those off until I started the program with you. I'd been on other stuff with that disease and stuff, but that didn't drop my blood pressure. It was the changing of the eating and getting some cardio in, and I just think it was a culmination of a lot of things.
Yeah.
The whole program.
And even like where you started, I mean, you weren't able to like really exercise like that at the beginning.
No,
So
no.
a lot of
I
people.
had a hard time walking in the beginning until I dropped some of the weight off, uh, because I was using a steroid inhaler and an albuterol inhaler. I don't use the albuterol at all. And I was using it 4 times a day. And so since I've dropped the weight, all my lab work is like with all your supplements and the eating healthy. My labs have never been as good as they are
Yeah,
right now, since last February.
that's awesome.
So that's really good. That makes me real happy. So
So that's super exciting. And so for people out
yeah.
there that feel like, you know what, a lot of people think that they need to, they're like, oh man, I'm not ready to work out like
You,
30 to 40 minutes at a time. How much time do you spend exercising on the program?
well, I started riding a bike for 15 to 20 minutes a time. And one day I even did two 20-minute sessions, which was good. Um, I walked 6,000 steps a day. The exercises, I did them as I could do them, the kind of modified, like you said, to stop or put the tape on pause. And I did that, and it didn't take very long before I was able to do them, you know,
Yeah. So the time
like you
commitment
said.
really is not crazy.
Oh, it's not. It's not a 15 half hour, if that,
Yeah,
with the cardio and that, and we don't do them the same day. So the walking you do, but
exactly.
and when it was hot outside, I would just go walk at night at 10 o'clock at night because it was so nice and cool. It was enjoyable because I hadn't been able to walk for quite a while. So
Yeah.
I I like the fact that I was able to walk again.
That's so exciting. And so I love
Yeah,
working with
yeah.
someone like you because you have an incredible attitude. Um,
Well, and I'm not real young. I'm 65. I'll be 66 in January. So, but my brain thinks I'm younger, but
but
than my
boy,
body right now.
do
But
you guys hear that? She's 65. Like
hey,
for those
my
of you guys that are
my
making
mom wasn't a
excuses,
liar. She always used to tell me, when you get old, you'll still think young. And it's true. It's true.
yeah. So that's just incredible.
Just
Like
got to get the body going with the brain.
people make excuses all the time, and so I love that. You're honestly, I mean, your body doesn't work like it used to when you were younger. So people
Yeah.
think that, oh, you know what? A lot of people tell me that a lot of people that they're in their 40s tell me that they're too old to see a
Oh
change,
God.
and it's absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous. So I'm just,
Yes, that is. That is. That is.
it's
My kids are in their 40s and they're pumping it away. So if they can, I'm going to try to keep up with them. I said I got to stick around and bug them some more.
yeah.
So I got to get healthy again.
But that's the most important thing, is just taking care of your body. And do you feel like you're learning the things that you need to make this like a really
Yeah.
lifelong change?
Yes. Yes, I do. I do.
So
I do.
what do you feel like is like the biggest thing that was like the as far as like for you, like what's been like the biggest value that you've gotten from it?
That I feel like more in control now. Whereas, a few months ago, you know, I had a tendency to go down that little depressed dumpers, but I'm out of that now, and that is, it just makes you feel good all over.
Yeah,
You know, it just does. Mind, body, and spirit, all three.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
there's different things that are in the program for those of you guys that are watching. Not just like exercise, but nutrition, mental exercises. Different like lifestyle habits. But the most important thing is just learning how to take care of yourself in the best way possible. And Deborah is absolutely an awesome example that, hey, it does not matter at what stage of your life that you're at. It's never too late.
No,
Um,
it's not. No, it's not.
and she's going through some.
Just ask me.
Go ahead.
I said, just ask me. It's never too late. Ever.
Absolutely. So I'm definitely going to be pointing to this and having people watch it anytime somebody gives me an
Yeah.
excuse. I'm like, just look at Deborah. Like, you can't. There's no excuses. You're not too busy. You're not too old. It doesn't matter.
Hey,
You
you
know.
can't be too busy when you're trying to be healthy. I mean, you can't be too busy because it'll just pass you by if you don't
Exactly.
take control and do it yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you.
Yes. And the cool
Yeah.
thing about it is that your body will quickly reward you when you're starting to do the right things.
Yep. It does.
So it's
It
exciting. We're
does. I
five
know
weeks
Scott.
in.
Yeah, a little over 5 weeks in.
For those of you guys that are
And
tuning in,
14 pounds I've lost in that little over 5 weeks.
that's awesome. So
Mm-hmm.
we got you down 14 pounds. You're off 3 blood pressure medication. You
Yeah,
said your
yeah,
prednisone
yeah.
has dropped from where to where is it at now?
From 50 milligrams to 2.5.
2.5 milligrams. That's
Two and a half.
that's a drastic reduction.
Yeah,
And that's so
yeah.
exciting.
So that I knew it was time that I could you know, get started working and get this weight off. I've never been this heavy before. The prednisone snuck up on me,
Yeah,
and I'd heard that it can make people gain, exorbitant amounts of weight. I mean, I'm a tiny person normally, and I went up to like 133 and a half pounds, and I couldn't bend over. I couldn't walk. I couldn't breathe.
yeah.
So this program has been a godsend.
That's so awesome to hear. Now you're able to walk, no inhaler needed. You're doing
Yep.
cardio, you're
No inhaler.
exercising.
No inhaler.
Um,
Yep.
you're moving. How are your joints and all those things since you started?
They're easing up. When I first started, they kind of grinded and cracked and popped, but they're. And I remember texting you saying, "Are you trying to kill me, Iggy?" But I just kept doing them, and the cracking and the grinding is kind of working its way out. So they must be lubricating the joints or something. I'm not really sure, but they're not hurting as much.
Yeah, because
So
you're starting to build the muscles around that help support that movement. But
yeah.
it's so exciting. I definitely wanted to introduce you to everybody. I have lots of people reach out to me for different things. They're like, "Are you able to help me if I have these conditions and different things like that?"
Oh yeah.
And I want people to really understand it doesn't matter how you start or where you're starting from. The most important thing is that you're willing to start somewhere, and just kind of work where you're at and then build up from there. You started not even exercising the first week, just doing the detox, and you saw great results just from doing that.
Oh, I did, yeah.
And now we're able to kind of kick up the intensity in the workouts a little bit as you've gotten stronger and your conditioning has gotten better. So,
okay.
But
I'll believe it when I see it.
So, for those of you guys that are watching, do you guys have any questions for Deborah or myself? I'm just kind of scrolling through the comments right now. A few people tuning in. Any questions before I let our lovely friend go? Sweet. So, I think, what are some words of encouragement you can give to anybody that's looking to start something very similar to what you did? Any word of advice?
Don't don't put off to tomorrow what you can do today. Start right away. I mean, because you get results really quickly, and that gives you motivation to keep going when you see results.
Yeah.
As long as you follow the program. I know my daughter Chrissy goes, you have to eat exactly what Iggy tells you to eat. He knows what he's doing. I said, okay. So, just do it. Just, commit to doing it. You have to commit first to do it.
Awesome. I really appreciate those words. Thank you so much for being an awesome, friend, client, and just being just a great
You're
example to
welcome.
anybody else looking to start something just like what you're doing. I think is
Yeah.
incredible, and just the example you're setting for everybody else is absolutely awesome. I'm actually in the middle of moving
Oh, gee.
right now, so I'm gonna get back to that. But I did want to make sure that we took time to just talk and just give everybody an opportunity to see what's the kind of progress you're making. Just to recap,
Okay.
guys, Deborah is 65 years old. That means all you young bucks, there's no excuses. She's dropped
Yep.
3 blood pressure medications. She's dropped 14 pounds. She's off her inhalers, and she's moving so much better than she was at the beginning of the program. We're only 5 weeks in, so much just props to you, Deborah, for just all your hard work, and just everything that you're doing to just take care of your body and invest in yourself and better in your health, so you can also give more of yourself to your family.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the encouragement and guidance, Iggy.
No problem. So hope you have a great day. You are
You
awesome.
too.
Thank you so much for
Don't
coming
hurt
on.
yourself moving.
And you're the first one that did it on their first try.
Hey, yay!
You're never too old to learn technology.
You got it. You got it.
All right, so
Us old people can teach you young people a few things, huh?
there's so much more to learn.
Yep. There is.
All right,
See
take
what you
care.
got look to forward to. All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.